So, where does this leave us in this moment of time? Every fiber of this game was built to include as many characters as they can get away with. You quite simply cannot top having every character coming back again, and it wouldn't feel special if they do so. It becomes an impossible standard. The takes people have nowadays include rebooting the Smash Bros. Franchise entirely with aspects like post-launch support and a roadmap for future content. Some people want an Ultimate Deluxe with even more shit thrown into it. There are tens of videos that speculate which characters to leave out and how to cut the current roster down to half. The series has no clear direction as of the recording of this video. Personally, I would like to see a new Smash game in a sort of near future, so I'd be fine with an Ultimate Deluxe if that's the most they can work up in a short time. I'm going to assume that with a Nintendo Switch 2, they can easily port and enhance these original Switch games and further optimize them on the new system, so you can play the original Smash Ultimate on the new system with optimizations made so the game doesn't suffer in performance. Maybe the system's higher processing power and other components can lessen its native input delay for games like Smash, where having precise control is key. Then they can spend the next year or two working on a deluxe version that recompiles the game to include things like rollback netcode, a few new fighters, and new modes that make the single player content more fun. That's assuming there isn't a new Smash game in the works. Alternatively, a new game could address the technical issues I have with Ultimate, but a wholly original Smash game going forward simply isn't going to compare to Smash Ultimate. People are going to be upset if characters like Dr. Mario, Young Link, and Pichu are removed. Not having everyone isn't going to feel as special even if the roster has more characters than Ultimate. With issues like the budget cuts made for Ultimate single player and other game modes, I worry that future games will try to focus on characters too much. Instead of characters per se, I want future Smash games to focus on making the most dense and fulfilling experiences possible. There's something special about games like Melee and Brawl where the original content was iconic in and of itself. Original ideas such as wireframe fighters in Multi-Man Melee, or Giga Bowser in Melee's Adventure Mode, or Brawl's Subspace Emissary in its entirety. Smash 4 and Ultimate didn't hit as hard because they sacrificed too much originality to laser focus on certain aspects. Bring back trophies or at least character bios. Have modes from previous games come back like Break the Targets, Board the Platforms, Smash Run, a good Adventure Mode, a proper All-Star Mode, and more. Those games could stand the test of time if there's something new and fulfilling being done, regardless of the number of characters included on the roster. And no, World of Light ain't it. I would be fine if new fighters were made simpler in design going forward if it meant getting more stuff to do in the game. I also don't want a majority of DLC characters to be returning characters. If you want to play as those old characters, go play Smash Ultimate. Nintendo confirmed that the new Switch is backwards compatible, so you'll be fine. You can mod in characters from the new Smash games into Ultimate if you really feel like it. I would rather pay for a new character that's fun and interesting in their own way. They can mix and match any assortment of characters to include, so if my main isn't in Smash 6, maybe they can be in Smash 7 with updates to their design. Other fighting games already do this. To me, it'd feel like a scam if they asked me to buy a returning character with little to no changes when I could just buy Ultimate and play on future systems. That's why I would prefer an Ultimate Deluxe if that can happen. Finally, I would like more thoughtful consideration for people who do play Smash Bros. For hundreds or thousands of hours. Sakurai's vision of Smash is that you can pick up the game, play a few matches, then put it down until you get an itch to boot it up again. While that's fine for most people, I think it's a bit of a disservice to the amount of passion and time fans put into these games. I've been playing Smash my whole life. I like to learn each character, try out every mode, and overall 100% these games. I read pretty much every Sakurai interview that's publicly available. I watch every video on his YouTube channel as it released. I've written walls upon walls of text regarding various Smash Bros. Topics, from character movesets to adjustments to modes that suck like World of Light to smaller things like Brawl's Chronicle and stickers. As you can see, I'm a little obsessed, so why not lean into the side of the fandom that wants insane unlock criteria like playing 700 matches to unlock Mewtwo, have trophies, stickers, and a chronicle to read through and learn about these games represented in Smash, develop a new mode with a ton of replay value, add total completion times back to single player modes. Give characters unique intros and endings for either classic mode or an entire new adventure mode with a unique premise. This in combination with better online and adjustments made to the engine that allow for flexible control options would be the ideal Super Smash Bros. Game to me. Something that's as epic and rich in content as Melee and Brawl while looking forward and providing new gameplay content that's fun. I think Smash Ultimate as a game achieved its goals in the most successful ways it could have. It will stand as the magnum opus of Masahiro Sakurai, as well as one of Nintendo's most influential games of all time. Despite the many problems I've outlined in this video, the gripes I have with Nintendo as a company, the negatives don't outweigh the thousands of hours I poured into Smash Ultimate. It certainly doesn't take away from the insane amount of hype and build-up surrounding the game. Each Smash Ultimate Direct, event, reveal trailer, and presentation were all social events I had get-togethers for in someone's house with snacks and all that shit. I can definitely prove with real evidence that video games are more than just rotting your brain in your room and clicking away just to stimulate your smooth brain. They can be social events that have all of us pull up in real life. There's something we can look forward to together. There's something we can talk about without shame, whether it be about the mechanics, our experiences playing the game, or making stupid fucking videos like these. They can be cool, and Smash Ultimate's lifespan was one of the coolest, most insane gaming experiences I've ever had. I hope future Smash games can honor that social aspect and maintain it.
On that day, when the sky fell away, our world came to an end.
Would you look at that? That wraps up this Series R for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. You may ask, what does the R in Series R stand for? Well, it could be either a retrospective or a review or a rant. That's a big if you, the viewer, subscribe to this channel and follow me on these platforms. I got a Twitter, I ain't calling it X. Blue Sky for all you contrarians and shadow banned artists. I got a Twitch, even though there's nothing on there right now. Should probably do a stream at some point. And of course, this main channel. So like this video, leave a comment, share it with your friends, family, co-workers, acquaintances, enemies, your ego that's definitely seeing somebody else, and what have you. Subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to see more Series R content and any other content in the future. Lastly, I'd like to thank the friends I made along the way. We sort of did an everyone is here thing where I got a lot of my friends to help record the gameplay and give me feedback on the script and editing, so I appreciate you guys for that. Yeah, this wouldn't have been possible without you guys, which I appreciate. But most of all, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.